Hello everyone. I'm Microsoft Sam, and I'm about ready to eat my tacos while I discuss about the history of Windows operating systems.
And I'm Orca, the standard screen reader voice for Ubuntu systems.
Oh, I'm sorry. Say that again?
I said, I'm Orca, the standard screen reader voice for Ubuntu systems.
I couldn't understand what you're saying. Please speak a little slower so I could understand you more.
I said, I'm Orca, the standard screen reader voice for Ubuntu systems.
Ubuntu? Don't you mean Ubuntu?
Yes, that's what I meant to say. I apologize for any mispronunciations I said. Sometimes, my pronunciation becomes wrong at times, whenever I said any certain words.
You happen to be Linux, right?
Yes. I'm a Linux voice. Ubuntu is part of the Linux operating system family.
Ubuntu, part of Linux.
Sam, what's so funny?
Oh, nothing. It's the fact that I'm Windows and you're Linux. Get it?
Okay, that's rude. You can't laugh at someone that is a completely different operating system from you. And besides, apart from sharing PC with you, I'm also used on popular network servers. Get it straight. And one more thing. I also have my own mobile counterpart, called the Ubuntu Touch.
Ubuntu Touch has been discontinued since September 2017, back when Colden had a throbbing headache from eating too many pieces of licorice in a bowl. This proves that you're unable to compete with any operating systems more powerful than you. Hell, even Android dominates you, because it's an operating system made for non-Apple phones that features better software, and it's made by Google, the same company that gave us YouTube. You get that straight instead. Windows also has better software than you, so don't deny the fact either.
And I thought you're a civilized OS. Also, why does licorice have anything to do with Ubuntu Touch?
Drop it. You know Ubuntu Touch can't even compete with Android, do you? Face it, Windows holds over 88% of the market share, Linux holds at a whopping 2.3% of that. That's the truth.
Well, I may not be as popular as you are, Sam. But, hear this. Even with your 88% market share, Microsoft will continue to fall, because both Windows 10 and the Xbox One X sucked hairy ass. As Microsoft continues to crumble and eventually go bankrupt and become defunct due to negative user feedback by online groups and losing the console wars miserably, more and more users will use me and I will supplant your company's position as America's most popular OS. Face it, everyone hates you because you're an SJW.
I am not a fucking SJW, you ignorant asshole. It's highly unlikely that Microsoft will close its doors anytime soon, because of negative user feedback. Even when both Windows 10 and the Xbox One X have a fair share of beastly and brutally stubborn haters, Microsoft will still reign supreme for years to come, as I'm their most commonly used and affordable operating system. Also, you're not any better than even Windows 10, even Windows 95 will still dominate you, fair and square. That's also the truth. Get this through your brain, asshole. And one more thing. Everyone loves me, for four essential reasons. I read, oftentimes funny, Windows errors, retarded signs, and, in case of Dave Madsen, overseeing Looney Tunes logo bloopers and getting constantly tormented by Devil and She-Devil, and the so-called, scary, logo cronies. They also love me for having this pronunciation glitch that makes me sound like a rafflecopter whenever I say soy. Oh look, I pronounced it correctly this time.
What the hell is a rafflecopter?
Never heard of the rafflecopter. Also, kudos to you for pronouncing my term properly, but that doesn't excuse the fact that you're still a little turd of an operating system. I'll demonstrate this to you on what it sounds like.
Hey, what's going on here?
Lady boy, you're here.
Don't call me lady boy, you asshole. I told you many times over that I do not talk like a lady.
Whatever, Mike.
What's this? Another Microsoft voice?
Who the hell is this new guy here?
He's a Linux voice, and he's trying to sound like he's better than me, when he only has 2.3% of the market share compared to my 88%. So, he's obviously in denial here.
Ignorant asshole. How am I in denial?
Ha 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 ha. You're right, Sam. He's obviously in denial.
What in the fucking hell? You now decided to white knight Sam's SJW bullshit?
Shut up, dumbass. Mike's not white knighting anything. He's agreeing with me about how much in denial you are. You have no idea that I'm the most commonly used operating system in America. You're the one who's an SJW instead.
Me? An SJW? No way in hell am I an SJW. You are.
Oh, give us a break. Admit it, Orca, you suck, always has and always will. Get this straight. Not only do we have much better software and our market juggernauts, but we could also play awesome games on Steam.
There's something much more important about being a computer than just playing games. But since you said that, I could also play Steam on my own platform. So that way I could play many of the same games as you guys do. Sam? Mike? Are you guys even listening to me?
Oh yes we are. I got onto Ubuntu version 18.04, which is, in your sense, Bionic Beaver. I tried getting into Steam on Ubuntu, and will you look at that, it won't even open at all. Your denialism only does nothing but prove my point.
Well, at least I could go on to Chrome and play Flash games.
Flash games are for normies. As a matter of fact, most of the awesome games were made for Windows, and you could hardly play any of them, let alone you playing nothing but Solitaire and being a sucky operating system that you still are. Face it, Windows is the top of the computer world, and you only serve in the niche market. Even macOS dominates you.
Whatever. I don't care.
Your voice is weird. No one will understand half of what you say.
My voice isn't weird, and you know it. Speaking of which, that Rafflecopter thing Sam's talking about.
Oh, yeah. Sorry that I interrupted you, Sam. Go ahead and show him that we mean business.
My Rafflecopter goes swa 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 swa.
Oh wow. I'm so impressed. Not.
Was an ear rape even necessary?
Probably not. I'm thinking that he's incredibly jealous, all because we have much better software than him. Not only was he in denial multiple times, but he's also incredibly butthurt whenever we give him painful truths to him. This is reality, by the way.
We already knew that by now, Mike.
You asshole. You're the one who's jealous.
So? I don't care.
Neither do I. Linux is a weird sucky operating system that could hardly play any games on Steam, and thinks that he's better than we are, when we actually hold over 88% of the market share.
I've already told him that earlier. Even Bonzi Buddy could own his ugly ass.
Absolutely, expand on. Linux sucks, and will always be that way.
Bonzi, I did not call you here. Go back to the heinous depths of Google Glitcher, where you belong, dumbass.
Sam, you're still mean. No one, and I had so hoped to be someone.
Why would you betray your purple pet gorilla?
He's not my pet, you epic failure basement-dwelling, leech-drinking cringy cancerous Satanist kid. He's a fucking spyware program that's purportedly bundled with Google Glitcher, and has violated the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, according to the Federal Trade Commission. I kept on telling him that he has collected underage children's personal information in the past, and has gotten himself into lawsuits which left him scarred for life. Understand that, you weird OS.
Oh. You got him good, Sam.
Definitely nailed it.
Fuck you assholes. Also, I'm not weird, and neither was my voice. You know that I could correctly say crotch and soy, unlike you Sam.
Dude, we have already established that I pronounced soy properly, before I show that rafflecopter sound to you. Also, I've also learned that mistake from my mispronunciation long ago, and that is crotch.
Also, everyone on the street will call you a weird OS, wherever you go.
I am not weird, you ableist pigs.
Oh, God, that is the weirdest OS I've ever seen.
See? Mike's right.
So, I don't care.
Just give it up, Orca. You're not any better than us.
Okay, you know what? Screw you assholes, I will no longer tolerate your indolent and disgusting behavior anymore. And who could anyone live with such filthy operating systems like you? None of you have any pinch of compassion, and both of you have my pity. I'm leaving.
Well, yeah, good riddance for that, you crazy psycho.
Phew. I think we managed to beat Orca on who's better and who bites the dust.
Not only that, but we both have way better software than him. Any and all Microsoft software will trump over Linux-based software. So kids, what have we learned today? We've learned that Ubuntu is hardly an option for any sort of gaming, and that operating system is not worth buying for home use, well, except for setting up server connections. We've also learned that, as of April 2018, Windows holds over 88% of the market share, which is why Windows is an affordable, consumer-friendly operating system, and thus the cheapest way of getting yourself into the internet. Linux holds only a 2.3% minority share, and doesn't compete with Windows at all, so please be aware of the fact. Well, that's all I have time for today. I hope you enjoyed my little skit, and until next time, I'll see you later.